Hi dear traders, the US dollar index continues climbing to fresh records. The market volatility is extremely high amid the expectations of new hints that the Fed will remain stuck to its hawkish policy. Today, data from the US Labor Department may help traders to predict future changes in the regulator's stance. In our video review, we are going to find out what events may affect traders' interest early next week. On Monday, traders will still be focused on the macroeconomic reports from the main Eurozone economies. These countries are going to disclose data on the services and composite PMI. Notably, the final August figures for Germany's and the Eurozone manufacturing sectors turned out to be worse than anticipated. That is why the expected reports may also disappoint traders. However, they are unlikely to price in this news for a long time. The fact is that the ECB meeting will remain the main event of the week for traders of the euro. Before that, the Reserve Bank of Australia will also announce its decision on the key interest rate. The regulator is expected to take tough measures. On September 6, it may raise the benchmark rate by 50 basis points to 2.35% to cap the surge in inflation. At the previous meeting, Australia's monetary authorities promised to make every possible effort to slacken the consumer price growth to the target level of 2–3% per annum. The decision to raise the key interest rate will have a transient positive effect on the Australian dollar. During the American session, experts at ISM will publish data on the US non-manufacturing PMI. Oftentimes, the greenback depends on the data. According to the forecast, business activity in the manufacturing sector may decline. That's why the overbought US dollar may drop. On Wednesday, traders are likely to go and buy the Australian dollar amid the GDP report. The fact is that the Australian economy continues expanding, ignoring all the global trends. The economic growth is expected to accelerate in the second quarter of 2022. Although foreign demand and exports are falling, GDP is showing a confident rise. Buyers of the Canadian dollar are likely to return to the market on Wednesday. On September 7, the Bank of Canada may raise the benchmark rate by 75 basis points. Notably, at the previous meeting, Canada's monetary authorities surprised everyone by hiking the benchmark rate by 100 basis points. That's why now the regulator may keep interest rate unchanged after such an impressive rise. Nevertheless, most analysts suppose that the benchmark rate will be hiked to 3.25%, which will boost the Canadian dollar. You can learn about central bank's decision from our next reviews. Subscribe to our channel to keep abreast of the most important market events. See you soon.